There is currently a fish that is impossible to catch and also impossible to freaking spawn in the first place. That's just one of Fish's 3 biggest problems that are currently ruining the game. But yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. Subscribe for more. Let's get right into it. First things first, we're going to be talking about this guy right here, the Moby whale. And this is the fish I mentioned that is almost impossible to catch and also impossible to spawn. If you guys didn't know, which you probably already do, if you spam Windset totems and Tempest totems, you can spawn a whale migration. And if you want to catch a Moby from that whale migration, there's another 5% chance on top of the 20% chance. And I did the math on it, you guys. It is a 1 in 1,000% chance for the Moby whale to even spawn in a whale migration, which is so utterly stupid, especially when you think of the fact that it's also almost impossible to catch. Let's take a look at the catch percentage of the Moby, and also many people think that this catch rate is wrong. I'm going to go into the community response as well as Fish's response for each of these problems as well. Currently, this is only what the wiki is saying. Honestly, most people, including myself, don't actually believe the chances. But if you have a Moby whale migration, the highest possible chance is 0.23. And I just did the math on that as well. That means you should have a 1 in 435. That basically means, first of all, when there is a Moby whale migration, most of the time you won't have even enough time to get 100 casts out. But even if you do get 100 casts, that's nowhere near enough, because on average, if we're talking about just statistics wise, yes, I'm crashing out about this because it's really annoying. I want to get the Moby whale. I'll get into more why it's actually important to get this fish in a minute. But the fact that it is a 1 in 435 chance to get it, that's stupid, because you get about 5 to 10 minutes from when the Moby spawns to when you can't even catch it anymore. So, okay, now you know how rare it is to catch it and how rare it is to spawn it. I know I'm just doing a bunch of math. I seem like an absolute nerd right now, but no, seriously, the math matters because it's actually genuinely stupid. Okay, so since there is a 0.23% chance to catch it and a 0.01% chance to spawn it, let's take a look. All right, I'm doing this math right now. That means, oh my gosh, 1 in 4.35 million. Okay, that's a little bit like, it's a little bit blown out, but that basically means the chance of you activating a Tempest totem, it spawning not only a whale migration, but a Moby whale migration, and you catching the Moby whale first try, which I mean, obviously that probably would be impossible, but just the chance of spawning and catching a Moby whale is 1 in 4.35 million, which is absolutely insane. Now let's talk about what the community has to say, because everyone is really angry, including myself, but let's go. This is a screenshot from the Discord server from Strudel Moby Hater. All right, this is just a message he sent like, I don't know, an hour ago. List of rare things I've gotten at a Moby migration without getting a Moby. And he already had 19 Moby migrations, which means he already did the impossible, which is actually spawning the Moby. And even with 19 Moby whale migration, he caught a nuke, 3 Prismes mustards, a normal mustard, a Prismes long pike, 3 of them, normal long pike, 2 blue whales in a row, Prismes exalted relic, another exalted relic, 2 enchant relics, and a lunar thread. That shouldn't be possible. It shouldn't be possible to catch a freaking nuke in a Moby migration while you're trying to catch a freaking Moby. And this is just another one, all right? Another message from Chronic, okay? He said 17 Mobies and nothing. It's way too rare. Guys, I have something to say. I haven't even found a single Moby migration. Yeah, and I did grind, especially when the update first came out. I probably used about 500 Tempest total. Matter of fact, I can check. Okay, I didn't use that much. I used 200 Windset and Tempest totems. But even with that, I couldn't even spawn the Moby. And there's another guy in the Discord server. Let me find him. This guy right here, Z. I don't care about his name, but he said 800 totems and still not a Moby. This genuinely is breaking the game. And let's get into, okay, first of all, okay, let's say you can't catch the Moby. All right, well, who cares? It's just a Moby. Guys, the best enchant in the game right now. As you guys can see, I have steady on my ethereal prism rod with a 95% lure speed, yada, yada, yada. And steady is really good because it buffs your like catch rate, how fast you catch fish by 20%. But there is an enchant right now in the game called the Blessed Song enchant. And this one is double the steady enchant, gives you a 40% progress speed boost while fishing, making it super OP, like almost an insta catch. But you can only obtain this by getting this thing right here, the Song of the Deep. Guys, take a guess. No, real quick, take a guess. How do you get it? You have to catch a Moby. You have to catch a Moby. You have to do the impossible. The 1 in 4.35 billion% chance to catch a freaking Moby. Like what are we doing here? I honestly, I don't know. It's really stupid. I really want that enchant, but I can't catch a Moby. Nobody can catch a Moby, meaning nobody's getting this enchant except for maybe people who put on like 1 billion times luck. And even so, we've seen Botcha Blocks do it, and guess how much luck he got? He got crap. He didn't get crap. All right. He didn't get no type of Moby, no type of nothing. All right. Which is why, okay, that's the biggest problem. But let's go into Fish's response. All right, guys, now into the next. No, I'm serious. They had no response. They haven't said crap about it. So Fish, I don't know, blow this video up so maybe Fish can see it and possibly do something about it, and just leave a bunch of comments to help this video get out. Now into the second issue, which is the black box issue. And if you don't know what this means, a bunch of people are getting into Fish servers and not being able to spawn because of black boxes. And I guess we could say the good news about this one is that Fish did actually have a response to this, but let's get into what the community is experiencing. Luckily, I haven't experienced this yet, but a bunch of people I know have been. First off, we got this guy here, Red Power Jet. I'm stuck in the black box. What do I do? And keep in mind, this message was literally sent 3 hours ago, even after they fixed the issue. Another guy, Lotus Eats Flowers, Dragon Legend, whatever. Why am I getting stuck in the black box for 15 minutes? So yeah, you can just see that a lot of people are having this problem. And let me show you that Fix basically said they fixed it, but I guess it's not fixed because people are still having the problem. 2 days ago on March 14th, they said, we're gonna have to do one more migration to fix a very rare black box issue. And then they gave us an apology and like a free code for it. If you guys want the code, you can go ahead right here. Just put sorry reward and you get 5 golden tentacles, 1500 credits. Anyways, if you're having a black box issue, please go to a new server. Due to the complaints, we're gonna migrate in 23 minutes. This should give you more than enough time. And this is all because of the black box issues. So what they said is, should we implement a system where if you have too many items, the game will keep you in the box and force you to sell them until you're below a threshold. And obviously people were not happy about this with 6,000 downvotes and only like 1,000 upvotes, but then they said it'll be optional. So that's the second problem. I guess that would possibly, and if that fixes it, just put it in the game as long as it's optional. That one, really big problem because people literally can't play the game because of it. But at least Fish responded. All right. The third one, Fish has still not responded to, and it is the pay to win. All right. I'm not going to go too into it because I already made 3 videos on it. So if you want to watch my video on it, I'll leave it in the top right corner. Anyways, as we all know, the community is completely outraged about this. So including all the YouTubers. I mean, every freaking YouTuber in the world has already probably made a video on it, including me. I've made 3. I mean, I'm absolutely milking it. Obviously, I'm just doing that because it's a big issue. Anyways, okay. The Fish developers response is great. And all right, I'm gonna see you guys next. No, I'm genuinely serious. They haven't responded at all. But no, seriously, those are the 3 biggest problems in Fish right now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace. Goodbye.